Hey guys, Todd here with another video for you. Today we're going to talk about, should Apple let Google release Google Maps on the iOS platform? I know, guys, that Apple's had a lot of heat over the past few weeks since the launch of the iPhone 5 and iOS 6 with the Maps application that Apple's starting to do now. Previously, the last 5 iterations of iOS, Google Maps has been the default map program for iOS for the iPhone, the iPad, and the iPod Touch. So what I want to hear is from you guys. Do you think Apple should let Google release it on their iOS system? Is that fair? I know I didn't do a video when the release of Maps came out and all that, the debacle and everything. We all know that Maps needs some improvement. But I thought I'd give my point of view and what I think about if Google releases a map application, should Apple let it onto the App Store? I think yes, they should. Competition is great, and it would make Apple, push themselves even harder to create their map application better than Google's. If Apple locks out Google, then the innovation is going to stop within Apple, and they're just going to put what they want out, and they're not going to be competitive with Google. If they let Google release an app on their App Store, it's going to make Apple be more competitive. So it's good for us as the consumers. That's how I look at it at this point, guys. It's for us. It's not who's the best interest for the companies. It's the best interest for the consumer. I'm a consumer, you're a consumer, and that's what we want to know. So here's my point of view about the whole Maps debacle and stuff like that, and what I think Apple should have done. So they would have stopped all this worthlessness happening for them. I think when they released the new Maps program to the iOS, they should have just left Google there as a default option as well. So people, if they didn't like the new app experience, they still had Google Maps to refrain to, go back to. But when they locked it out and completely trashed it, same with the YouTube app, which I like Google's app better than what Apple had before. So like I said, guys, competition. Competition is great for both companies. But as we know, Apple and Google are at war. So Apple's trying to lock out Google and everything they do, but I'm here to tell you guys, it's not going to happen. Apple is going to have to spend millions and millions and billions of dollars to lock Google out, and Google's just too powerful. They do great apps, and I think they should let them on the iOS App Store. But that's a whole nother different topic, a whole nother debate. But anyway, guys, I want to hear from you. What do you think about this whole situation, Apple and Google? Is this like Apple, Microsoft back in the 90s, or is this a complete, totally different new thing? Me personally, I just think it's bitterness between the two companies stemming from Steve Jobs back from when Google made Android and basically stole the whole concept of a phone from Apple. But really, guys, the phone's been around for a long time, so really they didn't really steal anything, and basically they just took a good idea, they saw a hole in the market, and they capitalized on it. So you can't default Google for being smart. Because now, as you can see it, now it's pretty much iOS and Android. And then, yes, Windows something. Phone 7, was it Phone 8, Phone 7? I'm not bashing on Windows. I'm just saying they're not really a player in this market right now. But anyway, guys, I'd like to hear from you. What do you think? What's your opinions? I know a lot of people are going to have some strong opinions on this. I'm not trying to be an Apple fanboy here. I'm trying to be in the middle, the moderate positioning on this. I really think Apple should let Google have their Google Maps app on the App Store. Because I think, really, guys, this is going to create innovation, and that's good for us. So please leave your comments below in the comment section. As always, guys, you can follow me up on Twitter. It's twitter.com/ToddKEdwards. Also, head on over to my website, it's toddkedwards.com, and there's a few cool things on there now. You can find my music, which will be launching here soon. I have my EP coming up. I know I mentioned that in a couple videos, but I want to get out there again. Also, there's a new section on there called Ask Todd, which you guys could go on there and ask me a question about a future video, or if you have a question that you want answered that I'll probably answer on a video. So send those requests in, guys. That's really going to help me out, and it's going to help you guys out so you can get content that you're really interested in. So don't be afraid. Just head on over to toddkedwards.com. I think it's /AskTodd, or just go to toddkedwards.com and you'll see it on the sidebar. But anyways, guys, also check out my other YouTube channel. Yes, I have another one on all these shameless plugs, but it's youtube.com/ToddKEdwards. That's my music channel. I have about, I think, 5 music blogs up there about the inside of my EP that's coming out. As always, guys, thanks for your support. Thanks for watching. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, please hit the subscribe button. I like that so you can stay up to date on the new content I'm getting for you guys. But anyway, guys, Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.